Welcome to Magical Monday, 10-minute musings about all things. Today we're going to look at full moon energy. So take a nice deep breath, exhale and settle into your human. One of the things we've been talking about is intentional living and being a moment to kind of come back to your body and feel your body. We are all things energy. We're all energy. Everything is connected, and everything is constantly changing. And so I thought it'd be fun to be curious about the full moon energy, because we've all noticed in our world, there's research data that says that emergency rooms are at their all-time high on full moons. You know, there's the whole thing about the werewolves. There's the whole thing about when you have small babies, even animals, that oftentimes you could tell that it's a full moon, and simply not because you know a moon cycle, but it's interesting, you know, when the moon controls the tides, and the ocean is just so, the oceans are so massive, that there's all that energy connection. So I thought, why don't we just be curious and have some fun with it, and realize that there's ways we can tap into other energies. So the full moon will be tomorrow, March 7th, on this hemisphere. Every hemisphere, you know, obviously the rotation of where it is. And the full moon energy stirs up emotions for everyone and can cause anxiety, tension, and tiredness. It's a very full, you know, it's a full and complete. It's a perfect time for releasing, welcoming closure, and allowing things to complete, to wrap up. The full moon is complete and perfectly whole at the moment, right? It's like full, its fullest energy right now. So it's a perfect time that we make a wish with gratitude. Now, I just want to highlight a couple things you should not do during the full moon, all right? So, do not seek new beginnings. We're just having closure. We're letting things leave that need to leave our humans in our situation. Do not initiate intense conversations. Do not overextend your schedule. Think about your human, your self-care, really important. Do not consume mind-altering substances. And don't rush the process. One of the things we talked about yesterday on Start You Up is about meeting yourself exactly where you are. So don't rush the process. Sometimes things just, you know, you plant the seed in the spring and you don't immediately have the flower or the fruit or the tree. So don't rush the process. Meet yourself where you're at. So some celebration ideas. And this can be as personal as just your inner work. You could invite a group of people together. You could have a party. It doesn't matter. Whatever speaks to your human about something to be a nice way to look at. But the thing that would be an idea is to look at doing a full moon ritual celebration every full moon. It's a perfect time, I love this, repeated and predictable acts or rituals of self-love and self-care can create positive healing effects on our minds and our bodies. So the rituals repeatedly, well, the self-love and the self-care, think about it, it creates a positive mind-body experience, which is what I love to connect with. It's a perfect time to disconnect from the busyness of your life, get in tune with nature, and live life with more intention. And as you do some of these rituals, you'll find by slowing down the busyness, you can kind of take a look at where you're at, you know, kind of from moon to moon, which is kind of a fun way to look at it, month to month, moon to moon, what you want to let go of and kind of where you're moving towards. So some fun ideas. Ground yourself. Ask yourself how you're feeling. You know, when you do the, you know, tune into nature, try any type of a meditation, anything that might resonate with you. Explore some deep breathing. You know, some of the breathing we've talked about it. There's a whole breathing segment, a variety of different types of breaths. See how that works for you. Journal, brainstorming or journaling. Another thing I sometimes do is just do sticky notes. Write all different things on the sticky notes. Can help you focus on what you want to let go of, give you some clarity. You should also clean up your physical space. It's a really good time to feng shui your world. Yeah, clean it up, get rid of the clutter. It sets a new space because as the full moon, you know, leaves, then the new moon comes, and we'll talk about that later. Tie up any loose ends and be proud of what you've completed. So as you let things go, pat yourself on the back. Be proud of what we've accomplished. I had a really tough year last year. Lost my mom and a whole bunch of things, and I thought I had done nothing. But then when I went back and released a lot of things, I really had to stop and say, wow, what an amazing year. Look how many great things came out of the silver linings that came out of that. And so this is a really good time as you let the things go. So have fun. You know, you could dance it out. You could go on a moonlight walk if you can find the moon. Depending on where you're at, that could be so much fun. You could take a luxurious bath or a hot shower. You could write a letter about what you want to let go and burn it. Do this safely, but that's a really good opportunity. Relax. You can light a candle and have whatever ritual, but just take a moment to allow yourself to let the things go and create the space for the next chapter, I like to think of our adventure. Now, if you're curious about what we're going to do on the new moon, you should pop into Magical Monday on the 20th of March, where we will get curious about the new moon and new beginnings. I am Gina B. Ellen, the creator, founder, and chief energy officer right here at Strength, Stretch, and Shine, where all things are flexibility, balance, and strength for your mind, your body, and your soul. Until next time, be flexible. I love you.